Hey, this is DJ AA1K of Sky's the Limit Entertainment, your hub for being in the know and being your griot for this affair. I am combining entertainment with activism in a pretty dope way. Here, we combine music and art into the conversation of solutions, healing, and cutting through all the propaganda we experience and giving you the 411, Mary J, of your wealth and value. Seeing your strong eyes, which helps build strong communities, nations, and the world. So I declare a non-fear zone. Let's not fear information, critical thinking, and new ideas. Let's strengthen individuality, but not at the expense of community. Let's normalize abundance, love, life over poverty, yeah, I like that. Power without corruption, pretty cool. Sharing over hoarding and greed, yeah, I'm all with that, you know what I'm saying? Let's 86 that notion of just surviving. We are all worth so much more. So let's declare today, I am, as we rock with Who Am I? The remix, DJ AA1K.
Let me be it. Let me be it.
Your dough's running low, post-pandemic ills. On every single week, double off like Phantom Grill. Sirhan with sumo skill. No more props for moving bricks if you don't build. I click that first responders link. Below membranes, I pin game in Monsters Inc. They overdosed us with hypnosis and hocus pocus. Whoa, now the sleepwalkers are telling us what hope is.
Bow down to greatness, no handshake. Me and K-Slay help shape the landscape. Speak my language, I know you can't wait. But first, over 62 movie credits to translate. They just talk the game, I turn midnight strolls to the walk of fame. Oscars, Grammys, I built the ground that you walk on. I taught you how to tilt your crown, come on. Emmys and Golden Globes before you blink, love. I don't want every award you could think of. I set it off with Gator without a doubt. Even in Chicago, I was bringing down the house. I've been around the world like Nat Geo, but still hoods. Please don't make me bring back Leo. No, I use my pen as a weapon. Ain't no second guessing how I became a hood.
Who am I? You wanna know what I did? Well, it started when I was a little kid. Being bullied for my skin color. I was darker than the others, so my sister and my mother said don't hide undercover. So I started up a clothing line, no question. I call it lesson in my complexion to combat racism and colorism. As a result, I've been on television.
Who am I? 30% reduction in heart disease and stroke, 1 cup of greens per week. 3 cups of fresh berries in a week will lower your risk of dying from heart disease and stroke by an astounding 38%. Berries, a half a cup every day, 82%. Nuts and seeds, another 35%. So greens, beans, berries, nuts and seeds. And we could eradicate heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke.
Yeah, maybe they coming to flex. Now you wanna push it now.
Who trolling, who blogging? Experts don't need nothing but a new login. Don't let nobody determine your worth with their words. Only you manifest what it is that you deserve. People got the nerve, hit you with the swerve, get what you deserve. They enthusiasm curbed. I can't be silenced or tested unless it's a potato at the end of the barrel. My vision is narrow and tunnel like. You got the drip, but my shit be more funnel like. I raise the sun at night. I made my Mondays feel like my Fridays, and that's a life goal. I did this my way. I did this my way. I did this my way. I did this my way.
Bars. Let's be strong eyes so that we can build strong communities across all lines of differences. I think that would be really cool. We can tell different stories and just dream. Hey, did you know about the origins of the banjo? The banjo was created by enslaved Africans and their descendants in the Caribbean and in colonial North America. They maintained and perpetuated the traditions within a complex system of slave labor camps, plantations, and in a variety of rural and urban settings. From the 17th century through the 1830s, it was exclusively known as an African American tradition with a flavor of West African heritage. The banjo didn't come from Africa as is. Rather, the banjo's creation was the result of a blending between West African and European forms. These are some of the people that have kept the tradition alive. I love how Luca gave a whole new feel to that Dr. Dre and Eminem song. It was just nice. Shows how diverse music can actually be and how you can mix and blend different styles and genres. Just awesome. Forget about it.
Forget about it?
Hey, I got another Did You Know story. Clarice Phelps is an American nuclear chemist doing research as a team member at the U.S. Department of Energy's Oak Ridge National Laboratory. They collaborated with the Joint Institute of Nuclear Research and discovered the 117th element to the periodic table called Tennyson, a human-made element which is the second heaviest element currently known. She is also the first African-American woman to be involved in the discovery of a chemical element, and she manages programs at the Department of Energy's Isotope and Fuel Cycle Technology Division, investigating industrial uses of nickel-63 and selenium-75. Hey, I got another Did You Know story. Sibongili Gambo. Gumbo. Okay. Sibongili Sambo. She wanted to be a flight attendant. She was told she was too short. So what did she do as a response? She started her own aviation company called SRS Aviation in 2004. She started it by raising $35,000 US or 500,000 Rand by selling her car and using her mom's pension. She applied and won government tendered contracts and launched the company. Her range of services are helicopter flights, tourist transfers, VIP charters, cargo flights, medical evacuations, and of course, general air security. She's flown clients to destinations across the globe, such as the United States, Germany, and Ghana. And she was listed as one of the top 20 young power women in Africa by Forbes magazine in 2013. Just normal people doing normal things and using their gifts to benefit us all. Man, that banjo piece? Discovering an element on the periodic table? Too short to be a flight attendant, so you start your own airline? And we think we have discovered everything?
Okay, let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
So as we advance by leaps and bounds in the fields of science, math, and technology, human behavior hasn't really changed that much since we came into existence. We equate resolution with some sort of violence, and we don't think or act like all lives actually matter. Producing seems to be part of what adds value to who we are. We fear information and different ideas, and we tend to destroy knowledge when we don't understand it or don't see healthy applications for it. We continue to whitewash history instead of seeing it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But what if? What if we challenged all of it? What if we evolved to where we see each other's humanity and practice being humane towards one another? What if we didn't fear technology but learned its intricacies and molded them towards the good of the people? What if we figured out how we all fit? What if we knew that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay towards greatness? What if we were taught to deal with ourselves as individuals worthy of success and make folks deal with us in that same way, with no qualifiers like your job, your wealth, your status, but because you just deserve? What could you offer the world? Better yet, what could the world offer you? Your worth is not in your work, but in you just being. What if we renewed our minds to that mindset? What if we saw ourselves as creative beings that are the solution? Creating strong individuals, so that we can all have strong communities? Yeah.
Damn. Check it out. Damn. It goes 1 for the magic, 2 for illusion, 3 for the fact I can mix them both with a fusion, 4 for the suits of the playing cards that I'm using. So I'ma be the only one performer who would do this.
You ain't got no kind of inside.
5-finger discounts, let me the Goosey fly to hand. I got a 6/10 for this. It's like I'm Spider-Man.
I got something that'll show you, send your stuff over.
7 different wonders of the world, there's some great ones. Magic, music, illusion, I'm trying to be the 8th one.
You refuse to push anything before you.
We make classics, it's a fly version of Die Burning. Look close, I'm talking eyes burning. This is just another lesson, I'm lucky like number 7. Wouldn't believe this rap had 5 versions, but the 6th set may be the best yet. You know why? Cause I wear a king suit, no tie.